big fights. Like, what did I... So, you haven't even gotten to, but the end boss of Endwalker. I had to use a limit break on that one. Also, Panheima is insane in that fight. It is a party-wide shield that, when it gets knocked off, refreshes itself up to 5 times and heals every time it gets knocked off. Tail in tow. So, we're going to start this up. These are annoying. Yeah, I know. I'm too high a level. Come on, Memoron. Let's go. Should probably fight this guy, huh? Come on, Memoron. Let's go. Bad bandits frightened for Memoron. Yeah, don't worry about it, dude. I got it. Up this way. You ready to go, Buccaneer? Why are you rope burning? You're too far away right now, aren't you? Okay. Just gotta get him into that circle. You wanna go? You wanna go, Buccaneer? Yeah, I mean, I really like the 3-bar healer limit break as a mechanic. I think it's a great mechanic, but it does not get used very often. What's up, Arwen? You did the thing. I reckon you're tough enough to take on the rest of me leaves. Balesport's an important hub for trade in the region. There's no shortage of tasks to be had. I look forward to seeing you make a difference here, adventurer. Okay, how do I get up to you again? Ah, right. Next on that is to go back to the Drowning Wench, but there's quests here. So I have to get up onto the walls. this quest is up here. How you're supposed to just figure that out if you don't already have a clue is beyond me, but... Hark! Enemy in the sky! Pull yourself together, Private! You've been trained for this, even if the only action you've ever seen has been street fights, tavern brawls, and fisticuffs over who cheated at checkers. First things first, I must ready the cannon. Now, to walk myself through the steps. Right. Make certain you're with sucker for aiming a cannon is no swift matter. So far, so good. I'll just get smell and... Smell? That girl. Always nowhere to be found when she's needed. Fine. Sarge always said to improvise. You, over there, adventurer! Lumslow has need of your service. Slow down the enemy while I arm the cannon. I'll be ready ere the 5th carpus is cold, I promise you. I could go around. Apparently, I might have to. Why am I not allowed to jump off here? That's some bull. Let me jump off. Not allowed to jump off that way. Okay, we gotta go kill some puckers. Gotta kill 5 of them, right? Yep, 5. I want to jump off the tops of buildings because climbing down is so time consuming. Oh, there's 2 up this way. Okay. I only need 1 though. I don't know why the hell I'm allowed to jump off the back of the ramparts, but not off the front. It's the same distance to the ground, and there is clearly ground underneath the ramparts. It doesn't make sense. Whatever. On a wing and a prayer. He's over that way. It is past 11, isn't it? Okay. I'm gonna clean up this town, deal with the quests here, and then head back to Boderon. And that's probably gonna be it for this week. Hello, sluggish sellsword. Have you considered getting punched in the face? No? Then why did you post up against me? But please don't hurt me. I didn't do nothing wrong. Smuggled in the quails for breeding like you asked. That's it. I ain't the one sending the jackals into a frenzy, I swear. Eh? The Yellow Jacket sent you? Ain't not no pirates? Why the hell didn't you say so earlier? Well, you've caught me. Behind the quails in Outport. Those good-for-nothing pirates had me breed jackals for 'em too. With the right training, they make for nasty watchdogs and the like. But the pirates wanted more. That's why they asked me for the quails. That they did. Smuggled them in, but the pirates took them before I could finish the job. Suppose they didn't want to wait for the breeding. But the buggers let them escape. Now they have jackals on the loose trying to get rid of the quails and clean their mess. A victim as well, you know. Hey, that they paid good coin for the animals, but now they got folk chasing after me. Wanted to cover their tracks, I'm sure. You hurry and tell those Yellow Jackets I ain't to blame. Here? think this one gives you the, like, the Quirrell and the Jackal minion. Ah, you're back. What can you tell me of Miqo'te's dealings? She claims to be a victim as well? It was her greed that brought the Quirrells to Vilbrand, and she is sorely mistaken to think the Yellow Jackals will turn a blind eye. Mark my words, she will be held accountable. At any rate, we now know why the Quirrells and Jackals are trying to tear each other to shreds. Pirates have been quite careful not to leave any clues, but we've managed to capture Miqo'te's assailants. They're being questioned as we speak, and it won't be long before we track down the pirates. Don't worry, friend. The Yellow Jackets will see them brought to justice. In the meantime, there is still the matter of Miqo'te and the beasts running amok in the fields. Shudder to think what might happen should the Jackals and Quirrells continue fighting for much longer. I have a plan, but your assistance is essential to its success. Let me know when you are ready to begin. Yeah, one for the wolf pup. Miqo'te is admitted to breeding jackals for pirates, but I fear she may be concealing more to be smuggled elsewhere. Bid you speak with her once more to prove my suspicions true. If she wishes to play the role of victim, perhaps this time she will be more forthcoming with information. Tell her that although we cannot grant her impunity, her cooperation will ensure lighter sentencing. Kitty. Now then, we need to do something about the Quirrells running wild in Vilbrand. Jackals have greatly reduced their numbers, but the presence of Quirrells will upset the balance of predation in Ailport. Given time, they will establish a breeding population, and perhaps even pry upon more than just animals. A large number of merchants, sailors, and travelers pass through Ailport daily, meaning a great many people will be at risk unless we stop the Quirrells here and now. As much as it pains me to say this, they must be done away with. I like this no more than you, but we Yellow Jackets must put the safety of the people above all else. Reports indicate that the Quirrells were last sighted somewhere in Skull Valley. When you are ready, pray seek them out and do what needs to be done. Quest turn in over this way. Ahoy there! Keep your voice down. No Biddy's business but ours, innit? You got what I asked for? Them's the ones, and that's as pretty a job as I've seen. No way your way around a battle, huh? Well, that's just fine. Thank you. Why? We sailors can be a superstitious lot, you know. Some of the crew might look at me odd-like for carrying bat parts. When the wind's done died and the water caskered dry, it's odd one day, overboard the next. What? No superstition about that. Dusker has been my luck since I was a boy. Survived more than 2 weeks once on 3 bats I caught, trapped to the top of an abandoned watchtower. Even ate a wing off one before I made up my mind to climb down the wall. That seems written wrong. This journey will be sailing past the Isles of Umbra, and I can feel the sea honing those reefs. The lights at Pharaoh Sirius burned dim since the calamity. I've always found it a mite... Alexa, stop. Alexa just tried to start Sirius? What the hell? And I've always found it a mite too much like that old watchtower for comfort. I ain't been that affrighted boy for a long time. Ill-used, starved, and more'n half mad. Inching down that sandstone wall on handholds no bigger than a fingertip. I'll have me 5 bat wings on every journey, just the same as that boy had. Ahoy, Archon. Clean slipped my mind the last time, but I've another thing to ask of you. My bearings are lively on the water, but on land, well, I'm what you landlubbers call at sea. I went ashore on some rock on the voyage in, and a faded petticoat comes up to me. Says she got a daughter in Camp Skull Valley. what she hadn't seen in years. Had tears in her eyes. Pretty years, too, for a woman past her childhood years. She must have been a real beauty in her day. I always had a soft spot for tawny eyes. Mayhap because the sea is a green-eyed virago and the skies are sisters, of eyes blue and red. Gray and black. Well, daughters of hers goes by Wilt Swiss. You'll take the letter to her? Maybe I won't clear out this city if they keep stacking more on top of me. Is there a song called Blockhead? I mean, there probably is. What am I kidding? There's a song by every name in the book. The Yellow Jackets want to know if I'm hiding more jackals. Fine, I'll come clean if it means preserving me liberty. All the jackals are long gone, but there's a wolf pup I was looking after not too far from here. Jackals are easy to come by in Aleport, but wolves? Can be sure folk will pay good money for them. But the Yellow Jacket's breathing down me lack of late, though I haven't had time to care for him. The poor thing's probably too weak from hunger to move. I'll tell you where I hid him, but if you want to take him, best move now. What with the Cueros running wild, killing the pirates' jackals and all, won't be too long before they start snooping around for more animals to train. I have to warn you though, he may be a pup, but he'll likely make a wheel of anyone what gets close to him. Try winning over his stomach with this here succulent bow. If that ain't enough, try rubbing his belly to soothe him. You can bet he'll be following you everywhere. I left the critter in Quarterstone. Hurry before the pirates find him. Okay, up onto the wall. Ready to fire. Keep my promises, adventurer, and you keep your skills well honed. I see. A moment. I just received a dispatch. What? They weren't attacking Aleport? Well, that's... What? We're not important enough? They were just babies? Well, you've had to be duller than a box of hair to fly to cannon position, times being what they are. I suppose all's well that ends well, but I must admit I was looking forward to putting my training to real use. Didn't join the maelstrom to break up brawls, you know. And now I shall have to clean the cannon. It's an upgrade. Well, I made a right mess of things the other day. Captain Falkbreda said she'd dock my pay if I pulled something like that again. At least I didn't get tossed in the brig like Samel. They've been very chary since. You can be certain of that. As little enough coin as is in the pay purse to stake their thirst with. But this time there's a real attack in Aleport, and off I go to arm the cannon. Save Aleport from those bloodbaths on 4 legs, and we'll see what the commander has to say about my pay then. Adventurer, for Aleport and glory, slow down the horde. Certain to be ready by the time you slaughter 5. Okay, so I have cleared up everything in the city. Next time, we'll pick up where we left off, finish the quest that started in this city, and see if we are allowed to continue the MSQ, or if our do all the quests mentality continues to distract the living crap out of us. But thanks for hanging out. I will let you know if I'll be on next Friday. I will be on Monday for more Black Sad. Bye. I don't think... I mean... The Jeremy guy I raided last week had just went live for Phasmophobia. Been up for 7 minutes. It says game loading. Yeah, he's just getting set up, not actually in. So, yeah. I'm gonna call it there. I will see you Monday. Maybe next Friday, maybe not. We'll find out. It doesn't entirely depend on me. It also may depend on whether I continue to test negative, so I guess it depends on me a little bit. But, yeah,